so when we first started...
6:46 right now. Perhaps you are recently divorced, or maybe you have not met the partner of your dreams, or maybe even recently lost a spouse. Not realizing that being alone can be joyful. That's what they say.
Yeah, hey, we've all been there. The truth is you may be missing out on the joy you can actually have by being alone. And today to talk about this is Susan Alpert. She wrote the book Driving Solo. I find this fascinating. You know, you have a great story in that you were married for 46 years
Absolutely.
to the Prince Charming, but some things, you know, it didn't end right in your eyes. And tell us a little bit about that.
Had a wonderful marriage, had a great life, everything you want, storybook. As real a storybook can get in real life.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, he was diagnosed with leukemia, and within a 10-month, pretty tough period, he passed away. And as though I was independent, had my own careers, flying high. When he went, I was alone. And it wasn't that I was dependent upon him, it was just who I was.
Yeah.
And suddenly there I was, alone, not knowing what I was going to do, how I was going to do it, and without any passion. And it took me a while, but I suddenly rediscovered who I was without a partner and found I could love it. And I do.
So this happens to a lot of men and women. People die unexpectedly. Maybe they haven't found their true love, or a divorce happens and catches them off guard. Why are we so uncomfortable sometimes alone?
I think a lot of people have the impression that everyone's looking at you when you're out alone. And that's not true. Nobody's really looking. Nobody really cares. What's important is that you get out there and you do. You have to get off that couch. You've got to go out selectively. And at first it's awkward. Anything is awkward at first. And after a while you find, gee, this isn't so bad after all.
After your first movie by yourself, it gets you a little more accustomed to it. Now, are you saying that it's better to be alone, or just saying it's okay and it's equal?
It's okay. We all have different dimensions to our lives, and if we're with a partner, those times can be glorious or fabulous. And then we all like time alone. Everybody wants to go into their bed, crawl in with a pint of ice cream, the bag of chips, watch the movies, and say, okay, this is me now. That's okay. And then this is me with my family, with my colleagues, and with a partner. It's all great. Sometimes you can have it all, sometimes you don't. So you work along with what you have.
I think a lot of times, too, when things like this happen and you are alone, a lot of my friends sometimes, if they have a big breakup or whatever, they immediately get back out there. It's almost like denial. And I always say, guys, you don't need another boyfriend. Spend some time, I call it Lou time. Spend some time to heal, spend some time to do, like, things that I enjoy.
Is this the get in the bed, eat a pint of ice cream? And...
Absolutely.
It's great, it really is. Yeah. But then every once in a while you have to get back into the shower, clean yourself up, go out and be with friends. It's got to be balanced. You never know when you go out with somebody what door is going to open around the corner, what word will spark suddenly an interest in you that you hadn't thought about before.
One other question, too, for older ladies or older men who maybe lose a spouse, and all of a sudden they're like in their 60s, 70s, and they're like, I don't know if I want to get back out into the dating world. You can still date at that age. I mean, like my mom sometimes is like not wanting to go out there. I'm like, Mom, they're out there. And she's like, yeah, but they're all like older. I'm like, Mom, you're older too, but like go out and you'll find that person. You have to just to get out, right?
That is so true. I'm probably with your mom. It's like, I have to get out and do that.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I can stay home and be miserable.
Yeah.
And I made the conscious choice. I don't want to be miserable. I can get out there. And yes, everybody I meet is so old, and then I look, so am I.
You should see her mother.
And you look gorgeous.
Could you imagine the Parkers hitting the town? I mean, it's all.
And we'll take Alpert with us.
Here's the website if you want to check it out. The book is Driving Solo. If you'd like to read it, very reaffirming read here. If you would like to take a look, it's available online and in your bookstore. And here's the website as well, SusanAlpertConsulting.com. Susan, thanks so much for being here.
Oh, my pleasure.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Gorgeous.
It's 6:50 right now. I know a lot.